Hey everybody, Steve here. I'm going to make a few videos on triads and how you can use them on the guitar. So first, before I get into all the technical whys, I might just kind of show you how they can sound if you use them in your playing. So. You can also do it with the finger picking. It also sounds pretty nice. Yeah, fun stuff. So triads, why? First, I would say they kind of help you learn the notes on the guitar neck all the way up. So not just in first position, and we can always use more knowledge of the guitar neck. I don't have all the notes memorized. I should. I think of them more in like locations relative to your starting point, and so I can get better at this too, for sure. But it'll help you learn the guitar neck. Also, I would say maybe more importantly, or maybe more immediately applicable, is it's kind of like an anchor point. Okay, so if you can find these or figure out where these, learn the triads, and then if you can get to a place like I was kind of playing this B here in the key of E, but right close to it there's an E major chord, and there's also a scale that goes along with that. There's a scale that goes along with it down here too in this position. There's other triads that are in the same sort of area. There's a scale also that fits with that, and you have loads of melodies and chord structures, and if you add your bass lines in there, well, you know, your thumb, in the key of E, you know, you've got a lot of interesting stuff you can do. I mean, I guess that was in first position, but still, there's a lot you can do with this, and you can do it up and down the neck. And in some keys, especially E, you have these open E and B strings at the top and on the bottom, so you can make this sound really full if you just mute the A string a lot. So I was kind of trying to keep to the D, G, B strings, because that's where I'm going to show these, at least for this series of videos, but you can add that open E string and it just makes a lot of things sound really beautiful. It gives some continuity while you move. That one's still ringing. Nice little B suspended there. I find it hard to do the open E when I do it this way. Sorry. But yeah, so there's a lot of really neat playing you can do if there's some open strings around it as well, which might be the case in the key of G or the key of D, key of A. There's a lot of different things that you can do with this. I would also say it's really effective for the electric guitar, because with the electric guitar you're going to have probably overdrive and reverb and delay and some other stuff going on that'll really fill out the sound, and you don't need all 6 strings going on at one time. You can do a lot with these 3-note triads, and you'll find that as you learn these lead lines, they're kind of all doing lead lines around these shapes anyway, because the scale's right there, and then the other chords are around it too with other triads. So and also for us, and then the class that we've been doing, they fit really well. These triads, if you put a bass line with it, it fits really well with the flat picking that we've been doing. So I've been showing going down on the D string, up on the G string as like a center point. So I'm just going to take this A, for example. That's the triad, and I'll show you those on the next videos. But if I go down on D, up on G string, and I just make that my center, and I go up to the B string or even to the E string, I'd have to do something else to make a different note. But that's all we've been doing, is like down, up, down, up, down, up on those middle 2 strings, and going up on a higher note sometimes. I'm just trying to make a different note there. But then on the bass line, you got the A. Now I like doing it there so I can kind of mute but that's neither here nor there. But there's a lot you can do here. I'm going to stay in the key of E. And that's not too bad of a sound. It's pretty full. higher up maybe. But also with finger picking, it's the same thing. Most of the time you do your finger picking with the thumb and your 1, 2, 3. Again, lo and behold, with the triad, we have D, G, B strings right there, and then we have a bass line. So you can go thumb 1, 2, 3, thumb 1, 2, 3, or any combination. Yeah, so there's loads of things you can do with the triads, and they also just kind of help you learn the neck. So I think there's a lot of value in this. So I hope you stick around for the next ones and see what I'm talking about.